Strength coaches from around the country coming into Memphis to learn, to get education in what they want for their profession, but also because they want to grow. They want to grow individually. They want to grow this profession for the future generation. We're here at Christian Brothers High School where we are learning from a number of coaches. Our pre-con was with the Fight family, and they did an incredible job sharing different parts of their business, their understandings and learning from their time and what they're studying in strength conditioning, what they're teaching in strength conditioning.
For pre-con, I learned it's more than just a weight room. Typically, when you come to these type of events, you learn so much about sets and reps. But what Adam and Mary brought to us today was teaching us more about the weight room, learning yourself. There's no way you can be a great coach unless you know yourself.
Yeah, one of the things I really liked about the two fights is I really liked learning about the sports psychology and how we can add more autonomy into our student athletes' training.
So the sessions that we had today, especially on working with the behavioral elements, working on how to modify that behavior, and just looking at it outside of just weights, outside of sets and reps, looking at the athlete as a whole, and then looking at how we can change how we do our business to make the sets and reps better was phenomenal.
We then transitioned into our award night where we got to celebrate 2 new Hall of Famers, our National Strength Coach of the Year, our Regional Coaches of the Year, as well as every state Coach of the Year. So it's a fun night to celebrate.
It's just a great honor. I guess it's a tribute to essentially my longevity more than anything else, and hard work.
You know, I just think that consistency lends to a positive experience and lets people know that, because you are consistent, they know what to expect. And I think that's a pretty important part of coaching and life in general.
We are going to be entering into our 10th year. We are celebrating 10 years in this organization, and you should be coming. We want to see you there. One thing to think about, what can you do for yourself to grow this profession, right? And then what can you do to deposit into others? That is what family is, and that's what we are trying to do each and every year. And man, since the founding members started this, it has only grown and only continued to build into so many people's lives, which really transfers over to every student athlete, every coach, every family at various schools around the country. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of something like that?